Hello, hello. This is Describe Gaming. We're going to be playing some Marvel Champions. This one's called Red Crime. Now, this is with Red Skull, and we put two modulars that are Crossfire's crew, which has a bunch of criminals, and Crime Syndicate, which also has a bunch of criminals. So there's some synergy between those two modulars, and I guess the story is Red Skull ran out of Hydra, and now he's recruited a bunch of criminals to help him take over the world with the stone, Infinity Stone. We're gonna be running Jubilee and Storm again, and I switched back to Justice Jubilee because Red Skull has a lot of side schemes, so we need a lot of threat removal. Still rocking Protection Storm. I thought about doing Aggression Storm, but I was too lazy to kind of change all my cards out. So I think, yeah, Aggression Storm would have been fun because, yeah. But anyways, should be a good one. Let's go to the table. Here we are. And I know I took a break from Marvel Champions. I was streaming kind of regularly back in the day, like pretty much every day or every second day. So I think a lot of my regulars probably don't even know I'm back streaming, but yeah, so we do have a live chat to the right. If you put your message in, if I'm paying attention, I might see it and I'll respond to you in real time. Of course, this video will be uploaded to my YouTube channel, so you could write in comments and like the video if you like it. And yeah, so let's start the game, shall we? So we're gonna do the reveals, which is Rise of Red Skull 1A. Put the red house into play. I did that. Shuffle every other side scheme into the side scheme deck and set it next to the counter deck. And set the super aside on play. Flip it over. Red Skull plans to conquer the world with the power of the Reality Stone. He uses his strategic genius to keep you busy while he works towards his goal. So Star, force response. After resolving step 1 of the villain phase, reveal the top card of the side scheme deck and put it into play. So that is how that works. So this one is a 16 cap. Starts at 0 on it. It says put Red House into play. Red Skull built his fortress over the White House as a symbol of Hydra's conquest over America. Red Skull cannot take damage. When a character thwarts the side scheme, they may use their attack instead of their thwart. So you can decide how you want to tackle the Red House. That's going to come on with 6. Let's take a look at Red Skull. So Red Skull is interesting character. He's quite high scheme. You see there 3 and 1 attack, but with the star. So Red Skull gets +1 attack for each side scheme in play, and he has a 1 reveal deal each player an encounter card. So we shuffled all the decks. Storm will go first. And our obligations are in there. The side scheme deck is over here. And I've shuffled Jubilee and Oro Monroe. Let's drop to Storm. 6 cards. All right, so we got a multiple man off the bat. I would like to kind of get multiple man in. I'm gonna pay 4 cards. So I could do all 4 here, and then we got a Weather Goddess, which I think that's what we'll do. We'll keep. And Jubilee. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, so we got Moira Tager. We've got our mutant education. Got our X mansion. I mean, can't play all these cards, but I'll get mulligan these 3. And then we got so we got a double. Overwatch is nice. So, yeah. All right. So we're going to do player action over here on Jubilee's side. We're going to Mall Rat, search your deck for shopping spree, player size scheme, and put it into play, limited once per phase. Look through my cards. So yeah, I've seen some of the reviews of Jubilee, like, hey Adam, what's up? Back to physical. So I've seen some of the reviews for Jubilee. It looks like, I mean, if I take the average reviewer on YouTube for Jubilee, most of them are basically saying, you know, she's not overpowered, she's not the weakest hero, but, you know, she's kind of quirky with the whole kind of shopping spree thing. But she's one of those characters that likes to put statuses out to protect herself. And yeah, I would agree to the most part. I do think, though, she could be maybe one of those heroes that goes way up in power level as we get more cards. So think about it. If we get more item cards in different aspects or basic, or even maybe in a campaign, she definitely, I feel like her power level will go up quite a bit because, you know, I mean, Storm's a good example. When you team her up with Storm, she can do, like, she can set Storm up super quickly. Like, we're talking, like, better than Cable can. I mean, Cable is the ultimate support hero for setups, but, like, Jubilee's, like, almost, when it comes to certain heroes like Storm, Jubilee's better than Cable. But yeah, I would say I would agree that, you know, she's definitely not a Cable. Like, Cable's on a whole different level of power, but she's fun, and I think she might, as we get more cards, you might see her go up quite a bit in power. So we'll see what happens. So this one is her player side scheme. It has no victory. Threat cannot be removed from the scheme by heroes or allies. Exhaust your identity, alter ego action, remove one threat from here. Any player may trigger this ability. The player who defeats this scheme searches their deck and discard power for an item card and puts it into play when you defeat it. So that comes on with 2. Now, the reason why Storm is so good, and I think I've mentioned this multiple times, is her weather control deck are supports. So you're able to just knock this off in one go. It's pretty powerful. The other thing we can consider, I think this is pretty good. All right, so yeah, what are we doing? So we did that. Let's go with Storm. We're going to do our 4 cards, 4 resources to bring Mr. Multiple Man. It's fine, you don't see Multiple Man played hardly. I can't recall the last time I've seen people play this ally, but I do like him in Storm's deck because you can go Thunderstorm, and now you got 2/2/2, so 6 damage, and chump blockers basically. So anyways, after Multiple Man enters play, search your deck and hand for a copy of Multiple Man, put it into play, shuffle your deck if it was searched this way. Nice thing is it does also, I'm trying to find the word. It goes through, it sifts out your deck quicker. So, like, you know, if Storm wants to get all her setup pieces, you know, this is 3 cards out of your deck already. Well, you could say 2 extra cards out already. So anyways, they come in. We are defaulted on Thunderstorm to begin. And Red Skull's at 32 health. He has no tough, but he has the red house that's protecting him. Now it says we can use our attack value for thwarting on red house. So this has 6 on it. So we can just use our attack value with multiple mans, which are 2, 2, and 2. So that would be exactly 6. So we can knock out the red house just with the multiple mans. And this does not have victory, so it would go in the discard area. This is my side scheme area. I don't want to confuse us. I'm going to make a separate, so the discard thing will be off camera because, limited camera here. You'll just have to believe me that I have it. So our discard for the side scheme is like off camera, but whatever. I don't think you guys mind that. So that was nice. And let's flip over hero. And we're going to use Storm's ability here. So, and what I'm trying to do with my channel is every sort of ability or new card that shows up in my play, just kind of show you guys, read it, and then we speed it up. But so this is the weather control action. Swap your weather support in play with a support of your choice from the weather deck. Resolve the special ability of your weather support in play, limited once per round. So we're going to do that. We're going to go to Hurricane, and Hurricane is ideal for retaliate and removing threat. So that's going to be specialed, remove 2 threat from a scheme, and each character has retaliate 1. So we're going to knock off Shopping Spree, which goes into the discard of Jubilee. Allows me to and I will attack with Storm for 3 in Thunderstorm before I switch it to Hurricane. Then I switch it to Hurricane, knock that off, and I will then put in an item, which is the cape. So then we shuffle, and because the response window is sort of, you defeat it, you bring this in, that resolves, which allows us to then exhaust the cape because we did change the weather. So it's going to give us +1 defense. We do have aerial. After you resolve the special ability of your weather support, exhaust the cape, ready Storm. So any hero that has a ready built into their mechanics is really strong in Marvel Champions. I mean, if you look at all kind of the ready heroes that we have in the game that have like a built-in ready system, they're all super strong. Captain America, Iron Man, Storm is one of them. Although Storm is expensive to set up, hers is 3 costs, but with Jubilee, it's like cheating. So we got Hurricane in. Do I want to take? Oh, yeah, we could do this. So Weather Goddess, we're going to use this event for Storm. Hero action, swap your weather support and play with the support of your choice from the weather deck. Resolve the special ability of your weather support and play. So I could, because we have blockers, we could go Thunderstorm. I think we want to go Thunderstorm because we have multiple mana as blockers. And then, so because we switched to Thunderstorm, +1 attack on our character, deal 2 damage to an enemy. So we're going to do 2 more and hit for 3. So 24. All right. So Jubilee will go. And we'll play a double resource to bring in our X-Mansion. So that's exhaust X-Mansion, heal 1 damage from a mutant or X-Men character. Any player whose alter ego has mutant trait may trigger this ability. So that's going to come into play. And now we can Mutant Education. So Mutant Education will allow us to get identity-specific cards back from our discard, put into our deck. And because we have X-Mansion in play, we draw 1 card after. So we do that. We're going to put back Shopping Spree and a double Plasmoid Energy. They'll be shuffled back, and then we have to draw a card. All right, so we draw into a bill support. Oof, that's very, very tasty. I I would love to get a build support out. But Overwatch is really tempting. We could do this. If we pay 2 resources, we get more Matager. So we play more Matager. So after a mutant and alter ego changes into hero form, exhaust more Matager, that hero control draws 1 card. So we could just wondering, could we flip over, we draw a card plus we can use our like totally ability. Just wish I could have put Overwatch on the thing. Is this is going to make Red Skull attack even higher, so it's a little scary. But yeah, I think it's worth it. So, I mean, it would be better to play it on the player phase so he gets less attack. But we have 3 chump blockers, so, but we're getting 4 encounter cards. So it could, you know, we could run out of multiple mans real quick, especially if she flips, because that's another 2 multiple mans I have to block. So I kind of think, oh gosh, I really want to play build support. So maybe I hold on to build support. I'm kind of a chicken right now. I mean, I should flip, right, guys? Yeah, I guess. I'm just, Thunderstorm is out. Like, it's more safer because if she's the only one in hero, I, you know, have more blockers. She goes out, then what if he gets 2 assaults, you know? Sinister assaults. That's, you know, that would, with Thunderstorm out, yeah, I'll be in trouble. So, like, I think, like, the safe, conservative would be stay in altar. Do I could not hold on to build support, hold on to my X-Jet, or better, I could, instead of holding on to this, I could play Overwatch, and then we could just do a bounce. I think that's probably the play, to be honest. So then we don't hold on to that, and then we just discard that. I mean, yeah, it's kind of, I mean, you usually want to get X-Jet down for her right away. But I feel like this sets me up for a bounce because I can remove and take out a side scheme at the same time. Seems like the safest play to me. Yeah, I think we'll just, but both my X-Jet and my build support, that was, see, that's what pains me though, because then she's gonna have a low resource game, and okay, we'll go the safer approach. It's fine. All right, so we're gonna ready up. We got the flash freeze even. All right, we didn't get the big. I mean, we got a flash of light. Okay. All right, so that is cool. Let's go. So this is going up by 2 acceleration, 16 cap. After resolving set 1 of the villain phase, reveal the top card of the size scheme area. So we get Crime Pays, search the encounter deck for a criminal minion and put it into play, engage with you. So that would be the first player. If no minion was put into play, this way gains surge. All right. So that's going to come in acceleration. We have to find we get to search the encounter deck. So who would we want engaged with us? Not this guy, not Corruptor. Has to be a criminal. Not quick. No, definitely not Boomerang. Definitely not Beetle. Gosh, Aftershocker is attacked. Stun the attacking character. Shocker's not bad. Let me think. So that's a possibility. I'm trying to look for. Okay, when control attack would deal any amount of damage to a character, increase that amount. Probably not controller. When Rogue attacks, you discard one card. Speed Demon. When a character attacks Speed Demon attacks that character. Let's take Speed Demon because we have the card that's not an attack event that does 3 damage. So yeah, we're gonna put Speed Demon in. I'll just show you guys what he does. He's a criminal. When a character attacks Speed Demon attacks that character. Resolve Speed Demon's attack first. But I got a plan for Speed Demon, so Red Skull has 2 attack right now. Oh no, 3 attack with Thunderstorm. All right, he will attack Storm, boost card. We're gonna block with multiple men, so 3 and a boost. And my camera is out of focus, but it always does that. Let me just fix the camera. So I've never played with these modulars together. So I don't know what to expect. There you go. Okay. Let's start it up again. Okay, so multiple man blocks that. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Okay, gone. Speed Demon attacks. He has 3 attack. Yeah, I guess we can. Do we want to take 3 damage? Yeah, we'll block with multiple man. So multiple man blocks that. And schemes on Jubilee. So 3 with the boost. 4, 5. Does 5, goes to 7. Out of 16. And then we go counter card and a counter card. All right, so we get Spreading Lies. Place 2 threat on each scheme in play. That's gonna boo to 9 plus 8. Give Red Skull a tough status card. Red Skull attacks you. So here comes the tough. Block with multiple man. And yeah, multiple man is doing. The nice thing about multiple man with Storm, you can go Thunderstorm and kind of not have to worry unless there's overkill in the encounter set. All right, this is Sinister Strike. We're in Heroes, but we place 1 pursuit counter on Pursued by the Past. When it gets to 5, it will do something, but it surges. Into Boomerang. After Boomerang attacks you, deal 1 damage to each ally you control. He's a 2 scheme, 1 attack. And then we get a Dark Dealings. Place 1 pursuit counter, pursue the past. Then if it has any counters, the villain schemes. So it goes to 2. 3 with the boost. 4, 5 again. So constant. So we're going to 14 out of 16. Ouch. Okay. Jubilee's turn. I'm going to do Mall Rat. Find our shopping spree. All right, put that into play. All right, I have a flash of light, which is okay. Firecracker. So let's see what Storm has. Blast to win. Yeah, I might want to do a play action. Okay. Thing is, my discard. I think we're gonna use 2 reserve. We're gonna do our Mutant Education. Put back 2 there. And that will draw me a card. The Queen Carrier, which is not helping. Okay. Let's flip over. Mormatager draws me another. All right, so we get some flashes of light. Okay. All right, so we're going to pay 1 resource. 2 resources to put our Heroic Intuition down. That's going to boost her threat by 1 more. And we're going to do like totally plus a resource to do Flash of Light. So remove 3, throw from a scheme. You've paid this card using 2 different resource types. Confuse the enemy. We're going to confuse Red Skull and remove 3 off here. Bounce it. And remove 3 here. Okay. And then, oh damn, I'm short resources. I can't do, okay, well, I guess I'll just hold these cards. Let me see. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Okay. I think I will. He would hit me for 3. All right, so he's gonna hit me for 3, but I kill him, so go down to 7. We're gonna change to Hurricane and take shopping spree and find my helmet. So that's my crown. That's gonna give me +1 Thort. I can exhaust it to generate the printed resource on your weather support. Because we changed weather, we exhaust cape ready. Okay. So what I could do, I'm a 3 Thort. We're gonna go 1 resource, 2 resources. Might want to keep lightning bolt. 3 resources for Jocasta, and she'll come into play and then grab our flash freeze. You may play the event attached to Jocasta if it was in your hand. After Jocasta enters play, choose a defense event in your discard pile and attach it face down. So she'll come in and we're going to exhaust her, take 2 consequential down to 3, and I have 3 Thorts. Remove this. Oh, and that goes into the discard, side scheme discard. Okay, did it. And we'll hold our torrential rain. Oh, I could have used the crown to hold also our lightning bolt. Yeah, I might want to do lightning bolt. Okay. Sounds good. The main's getting pretty high though, but we'll see what happens. Let's ready up. Just kind of sad about Jubilee because we could have got the X-Jet in. All right. So we got some good statuses here. So that's pretty good for Jubilee. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. All right, let's do this. Goes up by 13 out of 16, and we're getting Censor the Pass. That's acceleration. Each player chooses up to 3 cards of their discard pile and shuffle them into their deck. Okay, that's perfect. That's what Jubilee needs. I like how Red Skull has side schemes that kind of help the players out. I think that's really cool. I like when the developers kind of give you incentive to try to knock out certain things. It's kind of cool. We'll attack Jubilee with 2 attack with boost. Storm will defend, and Storm's Crown to do flash freeze. So -3 to the villain. All right, so he gets a boost. So he'd be 4 attack, -3 is 1 attack, 2 defense, no damage. I will do a retaliate back to him, which actually knocks his tough off. This guy, after Boomerang attacks you, deal 1 damage to each ally you control. I have no allies, so go down to 8. I do a retaliate back because of Hurricane. Attack Storm. We'll take it undefended. And attach to Red Skull. So he gets his Luger. So he'd be 3 attack, but Flash Freeze does no damage. I do a retaliate back, 23. All right, we get a Hydra Exo Soldier, which comes in with tough, 2/2, 5 health. So Dark Design pops off, but he's confused, does get the counter on Pursue the Past. Confused comes off. Red Skull with the Luger has piercing and range. So we would not do, he would be at 24 health. Okay. So we fixed that. We're going to go player phase, Storm. And I'm going to do a double for Torrential Rain. So Torrential Rain is a super thwart. Hero action, remove 3 threat from a scheme in play. If Hurricane's in play, resolve the special ability. So let's remove, guess we go 3 here and then 2 here to bring it down to 4. And I wonder, have another Torrential Rain. But Jubilee could also, you know what? We'll put back 3 here. We'll bring this down to 1. Do we want Jocasta to finish that off? Or Jubilee has Blinding Flash, which is pretty good. Yeah, okay. Just what weather do we want to change to? Probably. No, Joshy. Hey. No, I'm using my phone right now. It's time for bed, okay? Get ready for bed. All right, so I'm thinking maybe I go Thunderstorm here. That readies me. Let's take Tough off over here. And pair a resource for my armor vest. Actually, we'll keep the lightning bolt in our hand. So thinking Jocasta, since the past gets defeated, I will put X-Jet, this card, plus Mallrat back into my deck. Jocasta's gone. Let's put, I think a double would probably be good. Maybe these 3 cards. Okay. Let's throw forth 3, and she's at 7. Guess I could stay in hero. Yeah. Okay. Jubilee. If I go 1, 2, like totally for Blinding Flash. So Blinding Flash, choose X enemies where X is number of different resource types. And I can stun confuse each enemy. So stun, stun, stun. Confuse, confuse, confuse. And then that's gonna go to 12 out of 16. All right, that's fine. Let's go to alter. And I'll pay 2 resources to put operative skill. When you thwart, remove 1 operative counter from here. The thwart removes 1 additional threat. And I can also do Maul Rat. Or I could wait. Boosts his attack up though if I do Maul Rat. A little hesitant to do it, but he is stunned. Yeah, let's do it. So Maul Rat will come into play. Use X-Mention to heal Rogue. Or Storm, sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we got the combo. Skill Investigator, or Overwatch with 3 steps ahead. Yeah, this will work really nice. Okay. Goes to 12. We get prison camps. The player defeat this scheme searches their deck and discard power for an ally, puts into play and shuffles their deck. Six on it. Stun on Storm. Confuse on Jubilee. All right, encounter card and encounter card. So Master of Fear. As an additional cost for the engaged player to ready a hero or ally that they control, they must spend a genius resource. So that's pretty nasty for Storm, actually. Oh, we get another dude. Okay. Exhaust each ally you control. Place 1 threat on the main scheme for each ally exhaust this way. Good thing we're not running a lot of allies. Okay, so it goes to Jubilee. So this should be a good turn for us. We're going to play the Overwatch on the main. So Overwatch is a huge card for Justice in multiplayer. When any amount of threat is removed from attached scheme by thwart, discard this card, remove an equal amount of threat from a different scheme. So you can really multiply this quite a bit. And let's do an Overwatch Skill Investigator on Storm, which will draw us a card when a side scheme is eliminated. All right, so let's use X-Mansion to heal Jubilee. And flip over. That's going to Moram Taker draw us a card. All right, so we're going to go power. Physical, like totally genius. You know what? Let's give us the Skill Investigator, actually. All right. So that's going to... Wait. No, we're still going to be short. Oh, we could play Float Like a Butterfly, I guess. Or do we want Storm too? I'm just thinking to myself here. Yeah, we'll take the skill investigator. Okay, so we're going to be playing 3 steps ahead. For each different resource type you use to pick for this card, choose a scheme and remove 2 threat from it. Now, here's the kicker. Operative skill will trigger. So this is doing, now it's doing 3, 3, and 3, which is 9. So we're going to do 9. And that on the main. Yeah, so it's at 3 now. Bounce it. Take prison camps out. The player defeated this scheme searches their deck, discard a pile for an ally, puts into play, and shuffles their deck. So we're going to probably bring Wolverine in. I wondered though. Yeah, okay. All right, so Wolverine is my signature ally. I have piercing with him, and if I change the altar, he heals 3. So he'll come into play. Thunderstorm is out. Just see what Storm has. Okay. We're going to skill investigator because we defeated that, and we get build support. So we're going to use Wolverine to kill Corruptor. He takes 2 consequential damage. Let me just... We're going to call for a play action with Storm. Crown, 1 resource, 2, 3. Lightning Bolt. We're going to knock out Mr. Fear and proc our thing for 2 on the criminal guy. That was a play action. And I will do another play action, go into Hurricane to remove 2 here. And that's going to bring us an energy barrier out. So these are items. And you get 3 reflection counters. When you would take any amount of damage, remove 1 reflection counter here, prevent 1 of that damage, deal 1 damage to enemy. So that will be utilized. And that's just play actions over here. We will pay a resource to play our build support, which is each player may search their deck and discard pile for a support with cost 3 or less and put it into play when defeated. So that will be Jubilee's turn. So now we will just start for 3. And Storm's going to go to the other side and throw that away to play X-Gene. I'll probably block with Wolverine. We'll see. Okay, and that will be it. So Storm's getting built up. All right, so we got another Overwatch and a 3 steps ahead. So that's pretty good. All right, 2 on this. We're going to get the sleeper. Oh my gosh. This scheme cannot leave play while the sleeper's in play. Put the sleeper into play, engage with the first player. When the sleeper is defeated, remove this from the game. Okay. So sleeper's going to come in. Big guy. Guard, retaliate 1, toughness. The sleeper engages the first player. Remove the sleeper from the game. So it comes in. All right, Red Skull's gonna attack. We're gonna have to defend with Wolverine. So here's the boost card. Yes, and Wolverine's gone. These stuns come off. Sleeper would hit me for 3. I can defend, take 1 damage, or you know what? I'll take that. Retaliate from Hurricane. We'll scheme 4. And then this Shroud's Pass gets 4 on it. He puts 4 on here. All right, and counter card and counter card. Good thing there's no gang up on standard 3. We get a White Rabbit. So we got a lot of activity on Jubilee's side. So she comes in. That's kind of, and we get an Onslaught. I'm in Alter. Each criminal enemy in play schemes. So we got 2 criminals. That's going to put 4 on the main. So it goes to 10 out of 16. Okay, that wasn't too terrible. Let's do some work here. So let's use a resource to play Def Focus, which will reduce superpower cards by 1 in hero mode. Let's use X Mansion to heal Storm. Flip over. More Matager. All right. We're going to thwart for 3 on here. Oh, we have the bounce, though. That is true. But I could get my... No, I think this is fine. Double for Torrential Rain. So remove 3 and then 2. This goes to 8. So build support is defeated. We can search for supports that cost 3. Goes into victory. Let's see. I have a Hell Carrier. Yep. Let's put that in. And then with Jubilee, we can grab the Queen Carrier. So here's a pro play. Because it says to put in play, you bypass the requirement. So this can it could be put in play for Jubilee, and that's good for Jubilee, honestly, because she likes wild resource generators, and Queen Carrier is perfect. All right, so yeah, she'll get that down. And we got to deal with the sleeper. So let's weather control, go to Thunderstorm. This has 10 hit points on it. We'll do... we'll do 2 here, which kills Boomerang. And we're ready with Cape. And we'll do Def Focus, X-Gene, Crown for Lightning Bolt. Deal 8 damage to an enemy. If Thunderstorm's in play, resolves its special. Oh, you know what we'll do? We'll keep him alive. We'll do the 2 initial here because that puts him at 8 and I don't get a Overwatch damage. Then we do the Lightning Bolt, kill him. Then the special for 2 kills Boomerang. That way we don't take a retaliate. Okay, so they're gone. He's this goes in the victory. Okay. So we dealt with I mean, Storm's a beast. I'll just say, like, she's really powerful. I don't think people give Storm the respect that she deserves. Like, she's really powerful in this game. We talk about Doctor Strange so much. I just feel like Storm, Cable, to me, are like some of the most powerful player counted heroes in the game. Okay, so we could do Endurance to play Hellcarrier for Endurance, and that's gonna bump me up to 12. I'll smack her for 3, kill White Rabbit, and I'll wait for a play action for Weather Goddess. Okay. So it's looking pretty good. Think what we'll do here. Yeah, I'm thinking the main we could, do we want, we could Overwatch the main. We do, oh, Skill Investigator would have triggered when we defeated his scheme. So we got Shadowcat, okay. So if I want to play this, I would have to like totally Queen Carrier and a resource. Okay. So we can remove 6 or operative counter for 9. Yeah, so this is down to 0. And then I could do we keep the Luger on? I think the Luger's fine. I could get rid of the Luger, but then we miss out playing our support. So flip over. We'll spend a resource to do our X-Gene. I think I'd rather keep on. I don't want to throw away that. Play action, weather support to go to Blizzard. All right. And it should be fine. So we're ready up. One, two, three, four, 5. Okay, pretty good hand for Jubilee. Okay. I think the game's going fairly well for me so far. We took care of the sleeper too. So that's good. Goes to 2 on here. Attack Storm. We'll defend. We have 3 armor plus Blizzard, so like -4. Oh, we have to put a, okay, so he gets Hydra reinforcements. The player who defeated this scheme discards a non-elite minion. Has the hazard. So 3 attack minus Blizzard, 2 attack with boost. I have 3 armor. So that's 4 attack. I'll bounce off one of these with energy barrier. and do damage over here. And yeah, okay. And schemes 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, that was a big one. Okay, counter card, and counter card. All right, so he gets Master Strategist. When Red Skull activates, give him additional boost card for each side scheme in play, then discard this card. So that could be deadly. Attach to Red Skull gains Retaliate 1. So now he has Retaliate. Nowhere Safe is actually going to bring out Shadows of the Past. So we do not, it's going to bring out my Shadows of the Past, or my Nemesis, sorry. So Nanny's going to come in hot, has toughness, 2 scheme, 1 attack, has this responsibility. If there's ally I control out, Lost Child will come into play, revealed. We do then have to do the side scheme, which is Naughty Children. And I got to look at my my hand size here. So we've got 3 different resources. So it goes to 5. All right. So yeah, Red Skull's making a comeback. Well, he's putting some tempo back on the board. All right, goes to Jubilee. Let's heal her with X-Mansion. Go to 7. All right, let's play a Skill Investigator down on Storm. All right, now the Crisis is a little bit annoying. Yeah, now that I think of it. Flip to hero. More Matager. Draw a card. Another energy. All right, so we can play 3 resources. Wait. He has 3 resources for the X-Jet, which I can exhaust it to generate a wild resource for next min. So we got pretty much all our resource engines for Jubilee. So that's pretty good. Yeah, I want to bounce this, but I would have to wait for a play. I would need Storm to knock that off. So I think we'll wait for a play action. So pass it to Storm. We're going to do Hurricane. So that's going to bring it down to 3. I ready with Cape. Thor for 3. Knock that off. Oh, that's good. Trigger Skill Investigators. We draw another card. Okay, then I'll play action. Power. Like totally Queen Carrier for 3 steps ahead. We'll use Operative Skill. Bounce it for 9. Goes to 2 and defeat this. Then we got to do the player defeated the scheme discards a non-elite minion. So discarding a non-elite minion. Oh wow! So he got. We get Crossfire coming in hot. When he has Quick Strike. When Crossfire attacks, he attacks a friendly character with the fewest remaining hit points. that attack gains overkill. So that's going to be Jubilee. So yeah. I take 2. And I do Hurricane back for Retaliate. Okay. I will then do a play action for Jubilee. Spend physical power X-Jet to take his Luger off. All right. Okay. What else can Storm do? All right, we can do some things. Like we can repurpose to bump our attack up quite a bit. All right, so let's. So let's do that. Let's repurpose this. We're gonna bump our attack by 2 more. Knock the Exo Soldier out. Yeah. Then we'll do Hellcarrier to put an Indomitable out. Play a resource to play a Garden. And then I will Storm's Crown to play Electrostatic Armor, which is going to allow us to deal 1 damage to an attacking character when we defend. And we'll Weather Goddess to Blizzard. Okay. Yeah. All right, so that's going to be it. We're going to try to defend for Jubilee here with Storm. I mean, Jubilee's been doing huge thwarting, so. Oh, we deck out. Extra encounter card. But I think we can get him down and then try to OTK him going forward here. We got the Flash Freeze, which is awesome. So yeah, we're definitely should survive this turn. Okay, so let's do this. Goes up to 4 out of 16. We get Out for Blood, deal 1 damage to the friendly character with the fewest remaining hit points. That would be Jubilee. She goes down to 4. And this is a hazard. Oof. All right, Red Skull is the villain. Gave him additional boost card for each side scheme in play. So he's going to get 2 boost cards on Jubilee. We're going to defend with Storm. He is 2 attack, Blizzard 1 attack. Boost card is going to be give the villain a tough card. So I have 3 armor. He was a 1 attack with yeah, no damage. I do electrostatic armor to knock tough off. This would then be discarded. And Indomitable will be triggered. Ready's me. Nanny hits for 0 because of Blizzard. He hits for 1 on Jubilee. 3. Storm gets attacked, so 1 attack. Oh shoot, we should have played Flash Freeze, but it doesn't matter. Yeah. Storm's Crown, Flash Freeze, and I'm giving the wrong card. Yeah, so we're doing a Flash Freeze. Definitely not going to kill me. Yep, no damage. We do Electrostatic Armor for 1. All right, this is the scary part. So we get Lost Child, but there's no allies out, so it surges into exhausted character control for each size scheme in play. Jubilee gets exhausted. We get Battle Suit, attach a minion, gets +3 hit points, and the aerial trait. Fewest remaining hit points, that's going to be Crossfire. So now he's a 3 attack. And we do get a Sinister Strike. It's a 1 pursuit counter on Pursue the Pass. Attack Jubilee. I'll defend with Storm. Flash Freeze and Blizzard. Yeah, he's not doing anything to me. He would get us tough, but then my Electro Armor would knock tough off. And then we get Beetle. Comes into play. Has a force response after Beetle attacks and damage you. Discard the lowest cost upgrade you control. All right. So that was pretty good. All right. So what does Jubilee have again? Okay. All right, so I think what I'm going to do here is change to maybe Clear Skies. All right. Hurricane. We remove 2. Then I will just do a double for Torrential Rain. Remove 3 and 2. This goes down to 1, and that gets annihilated. Skill Investigators will trigger. Oops, that's Jubilee's deck. I don't know why that was in there. Okay, Energy Barrier. Jubilee gets that. Okay. We're going to ready with Cape. Play a double. Oh, I could have kept the double and did X-Gene and Death Focus to pay for Torrential Rain. Then use the double to put down an Energy Barrier. That would have been better. All right, so we're powering up here. I have 2 attack. I'd like to get rid of him, but this guy's got 7 health, so 6 left. Let's do a play action with Jubilee, I think. So X-Gene plus Queen Carrier, Firecracker. So that would do 4. Puts him to 5. I take a Retaliate. Then I'll just swing with Storm to knock out Crossfire. Okay. Storm will go to altar. Use guarded heal. And yeah, hold on to these, I guess. Go to Jubilee. X-Jet plus resource physical flash of light to throw confuse on Red Skull. And I'll do Hellcarrier plus a resource for sunglasses. Flip to the other side and X-Match and heal her. There you go. Yep, that will be it. We're gonna ready. We're hiding from Red Skull. Hiding from Red Skull. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I will pass on the repurpose. Extra encounter card. Yeah, so we got our engines built. We are ready to go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Last side scheme, which is Mass Chaos. Each player discards the top 5 cards of their deck and places 1 threat here for each different type of resource icon. So let's figure this out. So discard 5. So each different Jubilee's put a lot on here. So 3. Jubilee puts 3. 2 from Storm. So 5. All right, confused on Aura Monroe. 1 from Beetle. Schemes on Jubilation. Boost card 3. Stun the character you control with the highest attack value. Yeah, I guess Jubilee gets a stun. So 3 on here, 4, 5, 6. Plus that guy. The nanny goes to 8. Counter card and counter card. Bitter Rival, exhausted character control for each side scheme in play. Exoskeleton Soldier with Tough. And gets his other red hook. So we definitely have to get these red hooks off. That's Retaliate 2. Pass to Jubilee. Let's use X-Match to heal. Let's recover for 3. Okay. We're going to flip to hero. More Matager. All right, so let's use Queen Carrier plus a Genius. And I guess one of those for 3 steps ahead. We're going to bounce 6. Or should we wait? Yeah, we could play action that, I think. That's fine. We'll do it now. All right. It's gonna put it down to 2 on here. Overwatch. Oh yeah, we would shuffle the size schemes back. And they go right here. Okay. Triggers, skill investigator. Draw a card. Okay. Then we're gonna go 1 resource. Could I have Mallrat it though? Oh, I could have Mallrat it. Okay, before I flipped, we're gonna get Mallrat. Shopping spree. Put that into play. Then we flip. I could have did that, I just didn't realize. So 1 resource. 2 resources. For my coat. All right. Past the storm. We're at full health. I do have... Okay, we're going to use Mutant Education to put back just Weather Goddess. We draw a card because X Mansion is in play. Okay. All right, so let's do 4 resources. Nick freaking Fury. After Nick Fury enters play, choose 1. Remove 2 threat from scheme, draw 3 cards, or deal 4 damage to the enemy. Let's draw 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. We're also going to go to the other side. We're going to do Def Focus, X Gene plus Crown for Blast and Win. Move 3 here, and then special and doing 3 damage, getting tough off, although Nick will get tough off here. And then we do 3 damage, 3 damage. And 3 to Red Skull. It's not attack, no retaliate. Okay. So we have another Blast to Win. We could do that. All right, so let's go Weather Control Blizzard. Ready me with Cape. Do 1 resource, 2 resources, 3 resources. Oh, no, hold on. We're not going to go Blizzard. We're going to go Clear Skies. Because that takes stun off for her. We draw a card. Oh, it's Weather Goddess on the top. Can't get better than that. Okay. 1 resource, 2 resources. Oh. Shopping spree triggers. All right, so let's slow this. We get energy barrier for that. Gotta find in my discard. There you go. Okay, right. Skill investigator triggers, draws me a card, and oh, okay, yeah. Okay, so do some interesting things here. So we go 1 resource, 2 resources. 3 resources. 4. Blast to win again. Doing 3, 3. Feeding these guys. Drawing me a card with Clear Skies. Flappable. Okay. She's gonna take tough off. A lot of good cards here. Let's use X-Jet to play our Unflappable. And guess I'll do a double to play my Dauntless. So we're fully like kitted out now. Actually, we'll keep X-Jet and throw away. We have Clear Skies. Oh yeah, we'll throw away this one. Weather Goddess to go. Blizzard. Do play action, X-Gene plus. Oh, but he has retaliate. Oh, right. Okay. Let's do that. X-Jet plus 2 other resources to get rid of one of the retaliates. Okay. That'll be it. So I'm kind of controlling everything. Operator skills are coming down. And flash of light. Okay, good. He's going to attack Jubilee. But we get the red house. Skull cannot take damage. Thick Fairy blocks. Natty hits me for 0. Attack Storm. Deck out. Acceleration. So we have Flash Freeze. Let's just X-Gene. Do a Flash Freeze. So -4. He's 2 attack. But -4 is 0. Yeah, no damage. That will trigger Unflappable. We draw a card. Master Strategist. And the battle suit. So this guy's going to be at 5, 6, 7. Seven with an extra attack. Okay. Goes a Storm. We can play action. All right. What we're going to do is go Thunderstorm. That's doing 2 damage over here. Goes to 5. Oh, let's store it for 3 on here. And then ready when we Thunderstorm. Play action with Jubilee. X Gene plus the Queen Carrier for Flash of Light. Moves 3 here. And put a Confuse on Red Skull. And Skill Investigators trigger. Okay. Yep. All right, so what do we want to do here? Could do a lightning bolt here. So Death Focus, Storm's Crown, resource, lightning bolt. I'll do 8. Oh, we want to get rid of that. This. So let's do X-Jet like totally. Oh, we're gonna exhaust the jacket to go down to 0 in here. Plus the power. Okay, that will remove that. All right, now we do a lightning bolt. Going down to 9. We'll do 2 damage over here. I'll then smoke him. He's Gonzo. And what else do we got? We have yep. I guess we go 1, 2. Oh. So I want to play multiple man? Not really. Just looking at my hand here. Multiple man. It's gonna cost me a lot. Yeah. Do I want to flip with Storm? I think we just stay in hero. We'll Weather Goddess to go to Blizzard and just stay in hero. Jubilee will play resource for lay the trap. Getting ready to kill him. And then we'll flip to the other side. Mutant Education. Let's grab our Grand Finale. Plus what do we want? I mean, we're probably gonna go for the kill this turn, right? So I guess a double. So we have to X-Mansion will draw us a double. Nice. All right, we'll play a double to do our Float Like Butterflies. So when a character you control attacks a confused enemy, increase that amount of damage that attack deals by that enemy by 1. Use X-Mansion to heal Jubilee. All right, that'll be it. I think things are going really good. I mean, I thought it'd be harder with this modular set, but looks like we've kind of crossed the Rubicon. Let's check the multiple mans and drop to our hand size. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we got the lightning bolt. Okay. It's got the Wolverine. Shadowcat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. Goes up. By 3. We get Censor the Pass. Each player chooses up to 3 cards in their discard upon shuffle them to their deck. Acceleration. Okay. Can attack Storm 2 boost cards. His attack would be 3 with Blizzard, 2 attack with boost. We're going to defend. 2 attack with boost. 4 attack. Gets a tough. So I will energy barrier the tough off. Take no damage. Then Dauntless Electro Armor would hit him for 2. Flappable with trigger draws me a card. Yeah, and that's it. Okay. Confused on Jubilee. Counter card. So he gets the Reheld's Red Hook. This surges because I'm in Altar. Spreading Lies +2 throw on each scheme in play. So goes to 5. Goes 2 more here. 2 more here. Okay. Jubilee's turn. Let's do 2 doubles to get Wolverine in play. Use expansion. Guess heal to 9. Let's flip over. More Matager triggers, draws me a card. Guess we Overwatch. Okay. All right, so if we do Queen Carrier, X Gene. No, not X Gene. Queen Carrier plus a Genius, or plus a Genius, plus X Jet. What? Hold on. Let's get rid of the hook first. So Genius, Queen Carrier. Yeah. X Jet. Okay. Then we're gonna go Hell Carrier, like totally, plus another resource. So we deal 2 damage to enemy. Glasses, another 2. Remove 2 thwart and another 2, so 4 we can remove. Okay. We're at full health. So what do we got here? Okay. Let's go to... Oh, Wolverine will get Thor for 1 here. Take a damage. All right, we're going to Weather Control to Hurricane, which will ready me. And I'll do 2 off here, I guess. And Thor for 3 to get Sense of the Pass out. which will allow us to put back 3 cards that we want. Okay. Jubilee. So probably it's probably one of those cards. One of those cards. Is Grand Finale in here? Yeah. So these will be put into their decks. Okay. Then Skill Investigator would trigger. We get Grand Finale. Torrential Rain. Okay. So let's go Crown, X Gene, or Death Focus plus X. Death Focus plus X Gene for Torrential Rain. Let's remove 5. Let's put in Dominable. And guess I play my Jocasta, right? Kind of want to keep on to my repurpose. All right, let's not play this. Let's do 1, 2, 3 for Jocasta, which gets me Flash Freeze. Okay. Well, Weather Goddess to go to Blizzard. Or actually, I might want to go to Thunder. All right, do 2. Then go to Alter Ego. Jocasta will throw for 2. Bring it down to 1. Yeah. Just go for the big attack here. All right. So we got 2 cards. We deck out. Actually, counter card. So yeah, Kill Shot is next turn. Whoa, we have all our cards. We have our 2 lightning bolts. We're ready to go. Deck out with Jubilee. Okay, let's do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Goes up to 4. Tax Jubilee. I'm just gonna defend with Jocasta. Oh wait. We get prison camps coming in. All right, Jocasta blocks it. All right. And schemes on Storm. Exhaust character control. Damn it. Okay. All right. And then let's see what happens. Fear, Master Strategist. That's gonna steal Wolverine. And Boomerang. Okay. Can we win here? All right, so we're gonna flip to hero. He's got 1 health left. We're gonna repurpose for attack. So that gets repurposed. So I'm ready. I also could call for a play action. No, that's fine. All right, so we attack Red Skull. Boom. He's flipped. Goes to 40. Level 3, deal each player a face down encounter card. Okay. I gotta do 40 damage. Can we do it? So let's go a double plus Storm's Crown for Lightning Bolt. Dealing 10. So that's down to 30. Let's go Death Focus Exchange plus a resource for another Lightning Bolt. Down 20. We're gonna change. We're going to play action Jubilee with Exchange plus a Genius for Flash of Light. Gets a Confuse. Blows up the trap. Trap is going to deal 10 damage. So down to 10. And I could just play action for X-Jet, Queen Carrier, plus power for Grand Finale. And because Float Like a Butterfly, he's confused, it's going to do 12 damage to him. And then, you know, the sunglasses could do another 3 or 4. So it's like -4. I could then Clear Skies. Confused comes out. He's dead, but I'm just ready myself. Draw a card. Oh, multiple man. So I just hit him for another 4. Yep. Okay, so he's dead. That was fun, but I think the thing that what happened this game was, and it sort of happens a lot in Marvel Champions, is once you build up your board, you kind of know you're gonna win, or like it's just like too hard, and that's where like villains like Venom Goblin, Magneto, Ronin, still can come back in the game because their encounter set is just so explosive at times, or it does stuff that can slow you down or put you 3 steps behind. We did try this with Criminal, and it was interesting. There was a lot of minions out, but Storm is kind of a jack of all trades. I mean, she can go like very heavy to damage in like a second if she wants. So I didn't. I think. I mean, Jubilee was the key piece of taking the schemes out constantly. So they work together, and that's a nice thing about player counted games. You can kind of specialize your roles, whereas in solo you can't. Or solo, it's very limited. Yes, you could go rush in solo, but like I feel like solo is like you have to kind of tailor your deck to do everything in most scenarios, unless you're rushing. Whereas player counted games, you can kind of be like, I am going to protect everybody on the play area, or I'm going to deal with all the threat, or I'm going to be the minion slayer. And I think that's kind of like a little more interesting because then you have heroes like Valkyrie or someone that's really good at taking threat off, be more a specialized player. And I think that's the strongest way to go when deck building, when you're playing like player counted games. Red Skull's like the big thing with Red Skull is he doesn't have overkill. And I mean, he came out during the just after the core box kind of. So and that's why like chump blocking is like kind of really easy versus him. You just run a whole bunch of allies and Red Skull's not really. Plus you can stun and confuse him. So the thing though is I don't think, yes, stalwart villains are harder to deal with, not gonna lie, but I do like the stun confuse mechanism, and for some heroes like Hawkeye and Jubilee, they rely on that to like protect themselves. And there is kind of a mini game trying to confuse or stun the villain at certain times. So I like that mechanic. I don't mind stalwart like on a stage 3 flip, or if there's some environment that you can deal with to like Magneto to take it off. I think steady is much more edible, but it does, like, if you just slap steady right off the go, it does make you not want to play heroes that rely on confuse and stun a lot, because you might as well play a stronger hero that doesn't really have that in their kit. So that's the only thing that like I kind of advocate for. But I like steady when it comes out on an attachment or like some type of environment that you can manipulate it. But yeah, it's okay to have steady once in a while. Like stage 3 flips are fine. Like I'm okay with stalwart on a stage 3 flip, or steady even. But yeah, standard 2 Red Skull I think is a lot more entertaining because he's got the overkill, he's got the surge on Total Annihilation, so he can kind of really like our house, our full house 9 and 13. So like that gives you and like how much we're built up, and the size schemes are pretty much under control the whole game. So that's what I'm trying to say is like, well, for me, like, yeah, like it's always fun to win, but like when you're not being pushed against the wall, I feel like it's less entertaining. Like this game for me compared to Ronin and Venegal was the least entertaining game for me, because I just felt like I'm just kind of building up. I mean, during the early mid game, it was fun to try to deal with the threat that came out, and then we had some minions. But then after that, it was kind of like I'm super built up. I've got all my supports out. So the game is kind of like over. I just have to wait for those 2 lightning bolts to kind of come into my hand and lay the trap down, and then boom, 1 turn kill them. And yeah, I mean, it takes skill to do that. Like it's like, but I, play the game enough, I kind of know the little secrets you can do. But here's the thing: if you play, like I said, play Red Skull with standard 2, he's a different creature. He can definitely come out of nowhere and hit you hard. And then standard 2 expert 2 Red Skull is harder than Ronin and Venom Goblin, because then you get extra encounter cards with Cruel Intentions, you get more side schemes, and the expert 2 card adds way more threat on all the schemes. So that you have to really maintain the board, keep it clean. And then I don't know if this modular was like super hard. Like, I thought it'd be interesting to have all these criminals out. But all in all, like these decks that I played, they're pretty like S tier when it comes to when they play together. Like she deals with all the scheme, and Storm protects and kind of basically is unkillable at one point when she has all her energy barriers up. And then she does a whole bunch of retaliate damage, and she can reoccur flash freeze. So definitely, yeah. And then, Storm doesn't have statuses in her deck, where Jubilee, that's her thing. She can do a lot of stun and confuses. So yeah, I think they make a good duel together. Overall, it was a fun game. Let me know what you guys thought. And do you like, I guess with my journey with Marvel Champions, I'm kind of at that point where I want challenge, and I want to feel like, I don't want to get to a point in the game where like, oh, I'm going to win, The only way I've been able to formulate scenarios that I don't get that feeling where like I'm just gonna win is when I play Venom Goblin, Mojo, Magneto, Ronin, or play Standard 2 Expert 2 with the lower villains. Sometimes harder modular sets might also do it as well. Like if you give Thanos the Flight and the Doctor Strange modular set, or not Doctor Strange, Mr. Sinister, the Flight and the Overkill and the Retaliate. If you if you if you do that to Thanos, yeah, he's pretty tough. But we won with Cable. We did a play where Cable just didn't care, just easily annihilate Thanos with all those upgrades. Again, like I said, there's some heroes in this game are just like, if you know what you're doing and you know how to deck build, they're just super strong. And like I said, we had those games where we did round 1, turn 1 kills on Venom Goblin and Ronin with Drax or Star-Lord with Cable support. So that's a good example. Like if people don't believe what I'm saying, go watch those games. But it'd be interesting what they do with the Shield expansion. Are they going to bring new stuff to the game? So I think they do. Like, I mean, they weren't shy bringing in the quest system or the mission system. And unfortunately, it looked like the community didn't like that. And I think some of the criticisms with that were it was too much busy work and it took away from the fun of the scenario. Kind of like the mini game itself was too much of a chore for people. And so that's unfortunate. I think for me, I was neutral on it. I don't think I was like totally in love with it, but I wasn't totally like, I didn't think it was the worst thing in the world. And it's tied to the campaign box only. So I don't think only when you're playing campaigns. So really, I don't mind it. I don't think it, I understand the point of view of people not liking it for different reasons, but I don't think it was like terrible. Like I just think people didn't like the reward of like when you finish them, and there was kind of other reasons, but I think it's a good sign that they're trying things out. And what I'm hoping is maybe they give us Expert 3 with the Shield expansion. That's my hope, because we have Standard 3, so it would make sense that they would drop us Expert 3. And I think for me, like if they made Expert 3 more in line with Standard 3, meaning that it's just a better Expert, like a little more difficult, but like, I don't know, like make it more... harder, but like I guess not as Expert 2 seems to be a little bit overtune, and I kind of agree with that. But it does help, like when you face Rhino and some of those like easier villains in the game. It definitely makes them more challenging. Anyways, this is gonna end it, guys. Thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next one. They call me Desperate Game and he's an animal. Watch him play, expert two, standard two, clowning you, villains with every aspect.